Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess named Snow White. She had a kind heart, a sweet smile, and a gentle voice that made everyone happy. She spent her days helping the palace servants, singing cheerful songs in the gardens, and caring for everyone she met. Snow White's happiness and kindness shone brighter than the sun, and everyone in the kingdom loved her dearly. Yet hidden in the shadows of the kingdom was a jealous queen who longed to be the fairest of them all. Consumed by envy for Snow White's beauty and kindness, she devised a wicked plan to rid herself of the princess. The queen called upon her dark magic, plotting to take away everything that made Snow White shine. One night the queen whispered to herself in the dark, "Snow White must be gone. Only then will I be the fairest in the kingdom." She summoned a hunter and gave him a terrible mission to take Snow White far into the forest and never let her return. As the hunter set out on his mission, he couldn't shake the image of Snow White's sweet face from his mind, realizing that his heart was not aligned with the queen's cruel command. The hunter bowed nervously, holding his sword tightly, ready to follow the queen's orders, but deep inside he felt uneasy. Snow White had always been kind and gentle, and he did not want to harm her. The queen's voice echoed in his mind, compelling him to act. Yet he couldn't shake the image of Snow White's gentle smile and the kindness she had shown to all creatures. Standing at the edge of the glade, the hunter raised his sword, grappling with the weight of his task, the gentle song of Snow White calling him back from the brink. Snow White's trusting gaze. "I cannot do this," he finally confessed, grappling with the choice that lay before him. The next morning, Snow White wandered into the forest to pick flowers, enjoying the sunshine and listening to the birds sing. Suddenly the hunter appeared. "Princess Snow White, the queen has sent me," he began. But when he looked into her kind eyes and saw her gentle smile, he could not go through with the queen's plan. "Run into the forest and hide. Stay safe." Snow White's heart raced as she ran as fast as she could, weaving through the tall trees and listening to the wind rustling through the leaves. She didn't know where she was going, but she was brave, and her kind heart would guide her. As she reached a small clearing, Snow White paused, glancing back with wide, frightened eyes, unsure if she was truly safe. The forest loomed behind her, dark and full of shadows, but this spot felt different. Bathed in soft light, it offered a brief respite, a moment to gather her courage. After running for a while, Snow White came across a tiny, cozy cottage hidden between the trees. Smoke rose gently from its chimney and colorful flowers surrounded the windows. She peeked inside, wondering if it could be a safe place to rest. Little did she know inside lived 7 cheerful little dwarfs who worked in the mines. This cottage would soon become her new home, and the start of an amazing adventure filled with friendship, laughter, and magic.